Hello, everybody. Welcome on back to baseball right here on youtube.com/Shawnosaurus where every day you can catch a new Mariners game at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, and you can keep up on all the Mariners action here inside of MLB The Show 23. We are on an incredible win streak, and we are coming off maybe one of our more questionable games, but we haven't had the best offensive output, so this winning streak very easily could have been taken out a few days ago or a couple weeks ago in San Francisco. It doesn't matter. We're surviving. We're doing the best we can, and we are picking up wins in weird ways. Maybe not always the best ways, but hey, a win is a win. It sounds like I'm going out there taking a baseball bat to one of their players' knees and something. I'm not doing that. I promise. The game was pretty nice to me yesterday and gave us an opportunity to kind of get back into a game that I felt like we were kind of out of. We had not put up 4 runs in a game in almost a week. 2-1, 3-1, and then we put up 7. So it hadn't been great. We'd only put up 4 runs twice or 3 times, I guess, technically, over the last stretch of games between Detroit and Minnesota. So it felt like it was a little insurmountable. The offense struggled so much, the game did kind of bump the difficulty down. We were able to play through it, bump the difficulty back up. We were able to cash in for 7 runs, and the defense kind of figured itself out a little bit. That got decreased as well because we kept giving up home runs on the circle change. Not a clean game, not a great game, kind of a not feeling the greatest about this victory, but happy to have the victory nonetheless. So the win streak is up to 22 games. We are 78-20. Through the first 98 games. We would be playing game number 100 tomorrow in Minnesota, which is pretty wild. But today we have game number 99, and we're looking for a sweep of the Toronto Blue Jays. Kind of happy with this series. I mean, we got the extra innings win in game 1, fought back in game 2 with a little bit of help. I'm curious to see how game 3 goes here. Can we build on the momentum, the rhythm that we were able to establish in yesterday's game? And can we be more competitive with this team if we give up runs without the game helping us? Toronto's a team that I feel like we're going to see later on in the season. We'll take a look at the AL East standings. They're 3 games out in the wild card. They are the number 1 spot in the wild card. They lead it by half a game, I guess, and they're clear of 3rd place by a game, and the Rays by 5.5. So this is a team that we might see later on, and it's a team that I feel like we need to be better against. Because even like some of the teams that we played that are good, we have been playing well against them. We've taken care of Houston. I feel really good against like a San Diego, but Toronto, ooh, that is scary. Minnesota, boy, oh boy. Anyway, we're jumping into game number 99. Robbie Ray on the mound for the Mariners, 14-2, a 1.48 ERA. Hyunjin Ryu is 7-6 with a 4.47 ERA. As the Mariners will be wearing their Sunday best, though it doesn't always start with that, so we got to make sure we go to alternate 2. That's what we want to wear. T-Mobile Park. Open. We got a show theme. We got Game of the Week. Game of the Week has been very kind to us. We've had 2 of them, and we have demolished our opponents. So that feels pretty good. Teoscar, oh my God. Oh boy, do we have cold hitters here. So Teoscar Hernandez is going to be, whoops. Wait, hold on. So they have Raleigh. Okay. Hold on. Taylor Trammell is hot. Oh, he's a left-handed pitcher, though. You know what? That's okay. I'd like to do... All right, let's see. I'd like to get Teoscar Hernandez. Even though he's hot, I'd like to get him some rest today. So we might actually end up putting Trammell in here. So we'll go ahead and actually we'll do that. Colton Wong. Yeah, here's where we can make the play. We do that to here, and then we do Colton Wong with Crawford. And then we go Mateo 1, Rodriguez 2. And we have just ice cold frickin' hitters here. Brawley's in the DH spot. I wonder if is there a better 52 power, 49 power, 55 power? I think I'm going to pull Raleigh and give him the day off. And we'll use some speed here up on that 3 spot. And then we can kind of go Pollock there. We'll put a lefty. We'll go Trammell. And then I think that'll be okay. We're going to have a lot of righties if they bring in a right-handed pitcher. But we should be okay. A lot of ice on the team here. They have a couple of hot hitters. What's his face? Bo Bichette. Vladimir Guerrero's a star. It is the game of the week here in MLB The Show 23 franchise mode.
MLB The Show's game of the week.
Third time we've been featured on Game of the Week.
Toronto Blue Jays taking on
It
the Seattle
has
Mariners.
really been kind to us.
Play-by-play, Chris
22-game win streak on the line.
We're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The
Houston
food tastes
8-2 in their
great.
last
this
time.
team wants to keep it going.
24 games back.
All right, just about set to
Robbie
go.
Ray on the
And
bump.
on the
19
hill,
starts with a
Robbie
14-2
Ray.
record. ERA is sitting at a very low 1.48. 121.2 innings pitched. He's given up 103 hits, 6 walks, struck out 135, and has a whip under 1.
All right, ready to get underway. And now
And the lefty
Merrifield.
Gonna face a litany of righties who are batting well. 94-mile-an-hour fastball is in for strike 1, and we are underway in Seattle.
First pitch, 111.
Here
The
comes
circle
the
change has
0-1.
not been my friend. It was my friend. It's not my
Just off the
friend.
outside edge. And a good eye there.
Definitely
Couple of
swinging
pitches
this
here that
slider
were
down and in. He finished
missing
that
a
really
little
well.
bit.
Just couldn't get him to
Ray with
offer
not a ton of confidence in some of his pitches here. We'll hopefully be able to build that up over
And
the
now
game.
the lefty. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one down.
Okay, so maybe not the best situation, but we're getting
And next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. Check swing.
getting
went
the out
around.
that matters.
It's
All
0-1.
right.
And the slider just
Man, slider
misses.
is just missing.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ground ball up the middle. There's one. Over to
There's
first.
a double
That's two.
play.
Nicely
Weird
done.
way to start it with Robbie
1-6-3,
Ray, but I
and
will
that will end
take
the
it.
inning. One
A
hit in
couple
the
of
inning, but
nice
no one
outs
left.
in the last
Now
few
it'll be
games.
the
We've had
M's
lefties on the
turn. No
mound.
score.
Just a nice move. And I think maybe you try to let that get to Crawford, but
Welcome back.
I guess if you can make the
Today's
play, make the play.
starting pitcher, Hyun-Jin Ryu. Lots of punch
Hyun-Jin
A
Ryu,
real
19
strikeout
starts with a
artist.
7-6 record.
Been a very solid pitcher
447
throughout
ERA,
his career.
110 innings
ERA
pitched,
around
119
3.5.
hits,
What I like is he
29 walks,
competes,
79
he stays
strikeouts,
in
a
the
whip of
game, and gives his team an
1.34.
opportunity to win.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Mariners.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about
91 mile an hour
preventing runs
four-seam
from being
fastball,
scored,
82 on a
this
circle
guy
change,
is a big
a
contributor.
74 mile an hour curveball, and a cutter at
And a
88.
pitch.
With Ryu on the mound today, we will have seen every one of Toronto's starters in our 6 games against them. The only double starter we saw twice was the last game of the previous series and the first game of this series,
Here's the center fielder,
where we almost had a perfect game thrown against us.
He's a guy who does it all.
Good swing time on that, but just a little more inside than I was anticipating.
I was always told it's
That's a
hard to
curveball
take you
I
off
should
the
have
field when you
crushed.
play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through.
Oh,
The hitting's
boy.
going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Oh, my God. Don't dive toward the fence, sir.
One down, base is empty.
Got me with a
Out swinging.
fucking
And
curveball.
about front
We
for
are in
strike
trouble
3.
here. Like,
I
we are
think that was
really
the
in
plan
trouble.
all the way.
The
You set
fastball's
him
not
up
that
with a high
fast, but it's the
fastball,
70
and
mile
then
an hour,
bury that curveball down low to
or
get
in
him
that case, the
swinging.
72
Now,
mile an hour
especially with how
curveball that is
effective
going
pitchers
to
work up in the
give us
zone these
trouble.
days, that's
A little more on
devastating
top of it there,
combination.
but a little too on
Bichette
top
whips
of
it
it.
to
Better
first.
swing timing, and that's a
And
quick
that
first
ends the
inning.
Mariners are down
Yikes.
in order. We played an
All right,
inning.
take a
no
breath.
score.
No big deal.
Top of the second, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
The first baseman, Vladimir
Munoz
Guerrero.
increases the save league lead to
Ray back
35.
to work. And that's outside.
And the sinker just cannot find the zone. A little frustrated with that one personally.
In for a strike.
There's a nice
and the
little
count
strike.
1-1. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Here's a 1-2. Ripped on the ground a
That
second.
did not get down. Did not get down
Tosses
the
to
way I
first.
wanted it
One up,
to.
one down. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
The wide to kick the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed.
There we go. There's
Just
a
so
nice
you can
strikeout
kinda
on George
small
Springer.
talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great. Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while.
I
You
mean,
wanna
this
be
is
ready to hit
all
the
righties, aren't
fastball.
huh?
Sometimes you can
What?
overthink things, and I think
What were
that was
those
the
words?
case right there.
Alejandro Kirk stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss.
That's a big
That's
old
strike
swing
2.
right there.
Second inning here, no score. Tap back to the mound. On to France, and the inning is over.
Robbie Ray
1-2-3
initiates
go
the
Blue
play
Jays.
that ends
Move
the
on
inning
bottom of the
for the
second.
second
No
straight
score.
inning. Mid 2, we're knotted up at 0. If Ryu keeps
Back here at
leaving
the
that
ballpark,
curveball
AJ
up there, I'll
Holland at the dish.
probably get one at some point, but
AJ Holland.
The wind of the pitch. Fastball almost got him there.
gotta take a
Ryu,
breath here.
A former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. And
that's a
big
bad
and a
swing.
miss.
Circle change.
Change up right there. Just pulled the string.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I mean, that's the fastball you're looking to just do something with.
1-2 now. Swings and misses.
Ugh.
Chase the
Oh,
fastball
no.
up the ladder for strike
Oh,
3.
no.
Here's Taylor Trammell. Ball 1, no strikes. That one drifts inside. Pitch misses there. 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike.
That's fine. Thankfully, he wasn't really looking in that spot there. I don't think he would. I mean, I should have assumed he was going to try and go low outside, but.
And now it's filled up.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
It's just so late. There was no reason to
Line
swing.
and
All of that
pitch.
was terrible.
Got him swinging.
Oh no! Oh no! What is
Off to a
happening?
strong start, Sidney,
How is this
as he's
so
punched out 3
bad?
of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back in Seattle, now Matt Chapman at the plate.
The third baseman.
Ray back to work. Swing and a bouncer. Mateo on to first. And a quick out.
Didn't take a great path there. Once you get kind of in line with the ball like that, the game does kind of just lock your character in a place.
He's been inconsistent offensively. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kiermaier, a former Gold Glove winner.
That was scary. They don't usually cut to that camera.
He joined the team as a free
unless
agent.
it's an injury.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Next pitch is inside.
Fuck! Come on!
Started after the 2-0, down appeal to 3rd. Nope.
That's a
back.
strike.
3-0 down. And there's the strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
On the ground to first. He takes
We're
it
looking okay, about 30
Out number
pitches.
3. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still no score.
The good news is we can keep this offense under wraps a little bit. You know, we can neutralize them
Back at
pitching
T-Mobile
wise.
Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. And here's the
We were able
first
to do that for an
baseman, Ty
extended
France.
period of time in that first game with a 1-0 victory.
Pitch. That one
And even after we gave up
And
those
that's
4
ball 1.
runs, we were able to at least hold them to just the 4.
Into left center for a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Bichette with a relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
At the plate, J.P. Crawford. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that one is
That's
in
fine.
for
Let
a
it go.
strike.
Looking low. Fouled away.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 1-2.
It's a good take.
Next pitch inside.
That's a really
Now
good
2-2.
take.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
2-2 now. Out there to center. Makes a nice running catch.
Man,
One
some
down.
of those balls over the last couple of games have just stayed up in the air. I thought it was going to be maybe a blue shot that would advance the runner.
2 for 6 so far in the series. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
Damn it.
1 out and a runner at second. The 0-2. Got him.
Ooh, he got me with a curveball.
He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, no.
Jorge Mateo now. He's 0 for 1.
Jorge Mateo.
And delivers outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Popped up. And that is the
Late on
inning.
the fastball.
A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 3 innings complete. We're
Man,
tied,
a double in the inning, but with nobody out, too. Got off to a literal perfect start and then just couldn't do anything with it.
And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Whit Merrifield. The pitch. Misses outside, and that is
I am
ball
getting
1.
so frustrated with this location. These are perfect pitches.
Now a fly ball to right center. Nice grab on the run.
Really nice
there's
run
one
and
down.
grab by
Every day
Taylor
during batting
Trammell.
practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Out to short, Mateo. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice
That's
job
good news.
of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. They say you win. And here it comes. That's through there for a strike. Got it by him.
Got him with the strikeout. Nice selection on the knuckle curve there.
Blue Jays go down in order, and we
I think
are
even if that's a
still
ball, it's still a
scoreless.
good pitch. Just to slow him down a little bit.
Welcome back, and now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Julio Rodriguez. Great speed and great power.
So
A
we
great
threw about
athlete,
6
quite
pitches,
simply.
maybe 7 in that first. Since then, he's thrown 22 or maybe
And he
23.
deals. And that one is inside.
He's like
So
Mike
we've
Trout.
improved the
You
last
figure
couple of
whatever you
innings.
put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Kicks and deals. That's out to center field.
It's just late.
Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 1 away. Here's Dylan
He is
Moore.
leaving,
Grounded
like,
out
I
his
mean, just
first time.
crushable pitches. And I can't get to him.
That one's
It's
in
fine.
there, 0-1. The next offering misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. And fouled off. The pitch. And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Set down and strikes. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
5
A.J.
strikeouts on the
Pollock
day
up
already.
next
Not
for the
good.
Mariners. He was a strikeout
3 and
victim his
2/3.
first time. That one misses in the dirt. And that's downstairs and outside. The wind to kick the 2-0. Called strike right there. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now he's committed to the low part of the zone.
2 down, nobody on.
Okay, at least fouled it off there. Makes sense. Payoff pitch, kind of go the opposite of where you're looking. Late on it, just got a piece.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And it's gone.
Taylor Trammell, he's on deck. A.J. Pollock with his 19th home run of the season.
It's 1-0.
That is why you love having the 98 power. Just enough to get it over the fence. I thought that was going to be an out. I really thought that was going to be an out.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And now for Seattle, Taylor Trammell. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The pitch. Ball 1 there.
That one easy to take. This is pitch number 20 of the inning.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Next one just misses. Ball 2. And now it's filled up. That one's on its
Oh! Contact swing on the cutter from Taylor Trammell. Let's go.
That was a moonshot, and they
Wow.
add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Trammell homering in back-to-back games. Good job on my part to battle back in that one. He threw some, some poor pitches, but I didn't go for him. He throws a cutter, which I don't think he's thrown a lot of, but just right over the heart of the plate, able to get to it, and able to double up the lead. 2-0 now. A couple of home runs here with 2 outs.
2 outs, nobody on. Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. Line drive.
Oh, there was a man behind him. I thought it was going to be a fucking single. You
was working in this
God damn it.
Not once, but twice. And it's 2-0. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th.
That is so frustrating. They put they shift one of the defenders immediately behind. I was like, oh cool, not a great strategy on my part to go, first pitch swinging or whatever. But then you think okay, it's gonna get past the pitcher, and then the second baseman just goes, hello, fuck off.
The 0-1. And there's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking for the strikeout.
Okay.
Fastball to
I
letters,
froze him up
frozen
top.
for strike 3.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's George Springer. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization.
Foul ball there. And a pitch. He goes down looking.
Interesting. So we've been able to punch out two of their stronger guys looking by just throwing a pitch the opposite of where we threw it before. High and inside, got him looking. Low and outside, got him looking.
And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And there's a foul ball. 0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Really bad. Oh my goodness.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Come on. This guy is all over everything I'm throwing. Okay. Knuckle curve. Slider. Knuckle curve, slider. And try and bust it with the slider inside. Slider has not been a great pitch, but it'll get me out of that jam. Okay.
Fires across the diamond, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2.
He was seeing a lot of what I was throwing very well.
They trail
just a timing issue. Otherwise, he's crushing something out and cutting the lead in half. However, timing not right, and they stay down by 2.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Ty France. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
So Ryu has made a shift.
They say you win.
Bad swing right there, way too early. He is committing to this low part of the zone.
In the dirt.
Really bad swing. I mean, just an awful at bat right there.
Down in their half of the fifth.
Strikeout number 6, I believe, on the day.
Crawford. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Curveball over for a called strike.
Well, a good breaking ball like that can buckle the hitter, and by the time you realize it's going to be in the strike zone, it's too late to pull the trigger.
That one ripped. Kiermaier going back on it. That one is
it's gone. Holy shit. J.P. Crawford, back-to-back games with a home run.
Third home run of the season. And
wow.
It's 3-0.
He has 2/3 of his home run in this series alone. I didn't think it was going to get out. I thought it was going to be a deep, perfect out. I think he has a little more power against lefties.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to.
But the way, like, he stopped there.
When you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
So here's Murphy now.
So interestingly enough, he's given up two home runs to left-handed hitters, and both of them have been just dead center.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Kiermaier moving under it. 2 down.
A little early on that one.
So the batting order turns over. Jorge Mateo now at the plate. There's the strike.
So I think that kind of helps make the decision a little bit easier. I am pretty sure J.P. Crawford has more power against lefties than Colton Wong does, which means we can for sure shift Mateo. Like, we can put Mateo in at shortstop and shift Crawford to second. He's still in a pretty good position there, but we get a little bit of a power boost, so that's helpful.
Out towards right center field.
That one's going to hang up in the air.
And George makes the grab.
Really late on that. That was just not a...
Solo blast adds to the Seattle lead. It's now 3-0. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back in Seattle now,
Both of
Matt
the
Chapman.
home runs from Pollock
The wind
and
of the
Crawford.
pitch. There's a strike.
I
Chapman, 29
did not
years
go
old,
back and
he
look
took
at
home a Gold Glove
how
in
close they were
2021.
coming back with it.
The next pitch
They haven't
misses,
felt that.
and the count is 1-1. And now the lefty gets the call, and the count 1-2. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and that one is out of here. Matt Chapman hits one out. That's career homer number 149, and they close the gap. It's 3-1.
Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept the shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. You see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
0-1 now. This one high in the air to left center. Rodriguez
Not a good
rings
pitch.
it
Not
in
a
with
good pitch
nice
at
running
all.
grab. Winton Bernard
Ugh.
next up for the Blue Jays. Grounded out his first time up. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Merrifield, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2010. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. And that's a little high. The 2-1. They say you win.
Got him on that one. Otherwise, it's a pretty bad 3-1 count.
Two on the way. Gets a piece and stays alive.
How was that pitch that good? Oh, God.
Comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. But not before they're able to
Matt
draw
Chapman
closer
got
with
one
this
on the board
blast.
for Toronto.
And this
Not
is
enough
now
speed
a
from Trammell to get over there. I don't know
game.
that anybody in the
Major
outfield's
League
really going to get to
Baseball
that
is
ball.
on the show.
At least had a shot to maybe try and bring it back, but
And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
so before we take a look here,
The wind of the pitch. Ground ball left side and foul ball. The pitch. Chopped to third, and it goes just foul. And the pitch. Just missed the inside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And gone. That one felt good. That's
That
his
one did feel
50th
good,
career
commentator.
homer. And they add
That
to
felt
the lead.
great.
It's 4-1.
ugh, nothing feels better than a hit. And really any type of hit after like a pretty bad swing. And there were a couple of pretty bad swings in there, and then we were able to smack one out. The good news is, hey, we got that run right back. Hope you like home runs, because that is
exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all
God.
of it.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue
5
Jays
home
dugout,
runs
and he will make a move
in this
to the
game.
pen.
All solo
Yoji
shots
Ryu
between the
won't
two
go any
teams.
further. We'll
And
be
it was a
back
home
in
run
minute
fest
with
in
a new arm on
yesterday's
the
game
mound.
as well. I think we scored 1 small ball run, maybe. I don't remember that well.
Anthony Bass comes on now. He's being eased into
Anthony
the
Bass,
game here with the bases empty.
3.33 ERA in 38 games, a 3-3 record. 48.2 innings. We has 2 blown saves, a 49-16 strikeout to walk ratio, and a right-handed batting average at 215.
Dylan
Lefties
Moore
280.
digs in now.
So now we're going to need to get some shutdown pitching here because we're going to face a righty with a lot of
First
righties.
pitch, and that's in for a
Wow. Okay.
They're coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking
Slider at
to do some
89,
more
2 seam at
damage.
97, 4 seam at 97, splitter at
Right into the
89.
plate. And it's quickly
That was
nothing
way
in
too late.
The designated hitter.
Fouled off the slider. So we're going to really need shutdown pitching here as we have a pretty heavy right-handed lineup. Though
Right-handed
Crawford
reliever.
and
Knocks that one away,
Trammell,
and we'll do
both
it again.
lefties, have home runs off of a lefty pitcher. So
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
is that a late swing?
First offering misses the mark. Activity in the bullpen. Adam
We
Silver
have
appears to
a
be
save
getting
opportunity
loose.
at the moment.
Pop warming
A little
up as
surprised
well.
that they left in Ryu, considering that I've been able to get some long contact off of him.
Next one is off the plate.
That feels
And
like an
it's
opportunity
2-0.
where, hey, you
He's
got
clearly
one
trying
run
to work
back.
him away here.
I mean, I
Both
don't
pitches
know
off
what
the
their
plate.
bullpen
If you
situation
really
is or
wanna
whatever,
put the
but
ball in
like,
play, you're gonna have to stay
we got one
back
run
and
back,
drive it to
and
the
we
opposite
can
field.
At the belt and fires.
maybe try and
Swing and a
shut this
miss.
offense down a
And
little bit
it's
by bringing in
2-1.
a closer
No fair
or a
right there.
reliever.
I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap.
Oh my
on
God,
that.
I want to fucking
There's
hit
the
myself
swing
in
and
the
a miss.
face. Oh, thank God. At least it was better swing timing.
That misses, and now it's 3-2.
Good news is I've only swung at 2 pitches, and those were the closest to the zone. Fouled that one away.
And the right-hander deals. Ripped on a line. And that gets down into the gap.
Oops, that's a single. It's a single. It's good aggression and a better adjustment.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
It's a good switch to a contact swing on my part.
Coming off an
He left it over the heart of the plate there. Makes it a little easier for me.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. But there's no play. That's an infield
Now that
single.
is a bad swing. Really bad swing. Very
And
lucky.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. That misses the zone. 1-0. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next pitch misses, and it's
Good take
2-1.
right there.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one is lifted in the air, and that is Springer. And makes the grab. 2 down.
There's no real reason to try
So
almost
first and second with 2 outs.
attempt getting
Ty
doubled up there.
France up next
Just
for the
laid and
Mariners.
under.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
This is a bad
Coming
send.
home. The throw in. Save
Just
at
kidding,
the
it was a
plate.
great send.
It's 5-1.
That was a great send right there.
He was ready to swing
Let's
it on first
go.
pitch.
Kind of a bad
Willingness to
throw.
drive
Thankfully,
that
he pulled
pitch
it to the
opposite
right
way.
instead of
Didn't
like
get
to the left
jumpy,
into the
didn't try
path
to
of the
pull
runner.
ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
Crawford with
Two outs.
37 power
Base
against
runners at
righties.
first
I
and
think it's
second.
about 18 points higher against lefties. Switch to a contact swing here with 2 strikes.
Next one is
That's
off
a nice
the
take
plate.
right there.
1-2 to count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And now it's even up.
Off speed was coming in, but it was way out of the zone. Actually, a slider was the first pitch I missed.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Tom Murphy in the on deck circle.
All right, so we've knocked ourselves out of a save situation. This is the kind of offensive thing you're looking for.
Here comes a 3-2. And that'll load
Wow,
the bases.
really easy right there.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't.
Bases
find a way
loaded
to put it away.
situations
It's
have
gonna be
routinely
frustrating if
gone
that one comes back to
pretty
bite us.
poorly for us. I want to just try and stay within ourselves here.
Swing and a high fly ball to left.
And
And
that's
the inning is
it's a little
over.
early on. It's not a terrible piece of contact.
Two
The
runs in
timing's
the
a little
inning, but
better,
they
and I think we can
strand
do something
three.
with it.
We're
but,
through 6 full. It's the
you know,
5,
it is
and
what
the
it
Blue
is.
Jays
I think that
won.
the one run that we get, though, so we got the one back, and then we could put one more on. I think this makes it a little more reasonable
Back
to
at
leave
T-Mobile
Robbie
Park.
Ray in
All
here.
set for the start of the inning.
It's the
Now
third time
number
through the
2
lineup here. They
hitter,
only
Santiago
have
Espinal.
2
Ray
hits.
back to work. Sinker gets the
We're
bottom of the
finally
zone,
getting
and
that
that's a
sinker
strike.
call there down low. Ugh.
Swing and a foul straight back. The wind to kick the pitch. Pulls the string
And that's
with
a
the changeup,
beautiful
struck him
location on
out.
the circle
locked in
change.
at the plate
I know
when
we
he's
got the
using
swing
the
and
whole
miss, which is
field.
what
He
you're
was out
looking for in
front
that
there. Just
scenario,
needs to let
but
the ball travel a
damn.
little more, and his timing will be back
A
on track.
damn.
Good pitch for the strikeout.
Pitch
Bo
number
Bichette
69
next
for the
up for the Blue
strikeout.
Jays. Yeah, the pitch
That
is
is a
in
pretty
for a strike.
ugly-
0-1.
He's controlling
Pretty
things
ugly
out there on the
slider.
mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Gets the
Well,
outside
that is a
corner with
very
that one.
generous call on the sinker.
Up the middle.
And
And
Bo
it gets
Bichette
by him.
on what is a pretty frustrating, god dang it, just out of his
Well, he waited
reach
until
there.
the 7th, but that's the knot that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And
Mateo to second, on to first, double play, and that's
That
the
was-
inning.
that almost got a
Starting to
little
run out of
dicey there with
outs as they're
Vlad
unable
Guerrero
to chip
Jr.
away.
up.
7th inning
That
stretch
got-
time. It's the M's 5, and the Blue Jays 1.
I mean, this is what you're looking for, both offensively and defensively. I know a lot of our, hits have been home runs, which
Out
is
of the bullpen
fine.
for the Jays,
Can't rely on
Tim
that.
Mesa.
Obviously, need to be
definitely a
better with
guy
the
that
bases
pounds
loaded.
the strike zone,
I
makes
can
hitters
get
earn
that.
their way on base and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Jorge Mateo.
But a decent offensive explosion here. Sinker at 96, a slider at 91, four-seam at 96.
Ball one low.
There's a slider
These
at 89.
Mariners,
They bring in a
digging into their
left-handed
numbers,
pitcher,
have to be
which
happy
helps
with
us
the
because we have a
swings
lot
they're
of
taking.
right-handed
They have 5
batters
extra base
today.
hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And he deals. And there's a strike.
With all
That's
those
fine.
extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3.
That's a walk. Oh, you gotta.
Three, 2 now. Struck
No!
him out looking on the backdoor slider.
That's a
No!
tough call for the
Oh,
hitter, but
that
the
one
pitcher will take that
hurts.
all day long.
Should have been a
Not
walk.
in the
It's
strike zone, but
a
he found
borderline
spot that
call.
The umpire is going to, at least
Fuck.
for now, allow him to get that call.
And
So
I mean a
hitters are gonna have to make an
slider.
adjustment, but pitchers are
Yeah.
going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now, Julio Rodriguez.
God damn it. That slider
Kiermaier
is
moving under it.
awful.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Next is the designated hitter, Dylan Moore. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
That was going to be a strikeout. Just early on the swing timing, which I guess isn't terrible.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt.
I mean, no
Kirk
excuse
throws
for
to
that.
first in time.
No excuse
3
for
up,
that.
3 down,
A
and
miserable swing right there. Oh, fuck.
We go to the 8th, and now the right fielder, George Springer.
Number 4, George.
We're going to bring in Diego Castillo there. We are facing 3 straight righties here, so we'll go ahead and bring him in. We're not in a save situation, so we might bring up the lefty, because there is a stretch toward the bottom of the lineup that is lefty heavy.
And a pitch. And he grounds one back
Okay,
up the
well,
middle.
that was maybe not the
Gets
start
it
I was
to
looking
first.
for. I'm
Leadoff
okay with
man
the
is
one
out
pitch
here
out,
in
but
the
that
8th.
slider did not get away from the batter like I was hoping.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays.
Kirk.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strikes.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Next pitch inside, 2-1. Just missed.
Pretty frustrating ball call there on that one, especially considering the strikeout that he gave the other team.
Takes deals. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Matt Chapman.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
In there for strike 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Bounced up the middle. On the run, throw to first.
That is a beautiful
Third
play
out.
by
1, 2,
Mateo.
3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 5-1. New pitcher now for the Jays,
Oh,
Adam
no.
Simber.
Oh,
Well, he
dear
struggled
God,
quite a
no.
bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, A.J. Pollock. And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. In for a strike. 0-2 now.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Now it's the right fielder, Taylor Trammell. That one the other way. That's a hit.
Just stay at first.
Waste no time there. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Fuck. God.
Man at first.
Is it early?
And up next for Seattle, Ty France.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Yimi Garcia up and throwing. Next one off the plate inside. 1-1. Trammell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch is popped up. Whips it to first on the run. And he's safe at first.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base.
If he didn't go to first, he would have gotten him at third. It's a really bad aggression right there by me. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, you can see him go to...
So they're at the corners now. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Swinging a foul
that
straight
slider
back.
really dropped. My eyes got real wide there.
Swing and a pop-up. Espinal on the move. He makes the grab. And
Not
that
great.
is that.
Not great.
Mariners leave a couple. They leave this one, though, 5-1.
Okay,
Back here
so
at the-
who do they have? A lefty, righty, righty? It's not a bad bring in. You can see that the power and contact isn't that great.
And as relievers go,
Oh, Joe Barlow's a right-handed hitter. Oh, fucking idiot, man. Thought I put a... you know what? It's on me. That's on me. Damn it. I didn't even realize it until he said righty, and I was like, wait, what? It's okay. It's okay. We have a 4-run lead. And Munoz is warming up. So he'll be ready to roll in case. Have I thrown everything?
Barlow, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-1.
Not a save situation.
That misses off the outside edge.
I actually meant to throw a two-seam fastball right
If he
there.
gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And here it comes. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I think honestly, if it
Righty
as soon as it
delivers.
gets, if they score a
Fights that
run,
one
that's when you
away,
bring it.
Still 1-2.
As soon as it's a save opportunity.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball
Fuck!
still.
God damn
1-2
it!
count.
Was it you that had the pain in the ass at bat in the one of the other
pitch.
games?
That's ball.
That's bad.
2-2 count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
A pretty
Good change
break
of
on the
speed
curveball
there.
Right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Swinging a foul straight back. Next pitch
Really
is
lucky
popped
that
up.
that was not.
France gets under it. Out.
That could have been crushed.
That's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Merrifield in the box with 2 gone.
Merrifield
And
thankfully
takes a
just
look
let
at
that
the
one go right on by.
Close, but called a ball. And it's a ball to strike. 2 outs. And a foul ball. And a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Next pitch is downstairs.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Bounce to third.
Ooh.
On to first. And the
That got dicey. We saw that we win again.
A 3-game sweep.
Oh
These guys just keep
my
rolling.
goodness.
This winning streak is
We can
out of
beat
control.
Toronto,
I can't
kinda.
believe that they've been able to reel off this
We
many
can
wins
we
in a
can
row.
shut this
They're
offense
playing
down.
big
It's just
league
can our
players on
offense
the other side of the
get its
diamond,
poop together,
and
you
they're
know?
just getting it done day in, day out, night in, night out.
Not a
5-1
great,
is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for
Not great
stopping by.
bullpen
I'm John
managing. I will say that.
Talk to
I
you
should have
soon.
made sure that I actually had a left-handed pitcher up in the pen. I don't think they really actually had much of a stretch of batters that were left-handed, but kind of a surprising result for us to pull off 4 solo home runs today. Pretty wild. 2 of them lefty on lefty and Crawford. Got to make sure that I'm leaving him in against left-handed pitchers. Helps, to have Mateo there. He does have some good power against him, which is nice. We pile up 10 hits and drop the Blue Jays 5-1. Our game of the week features have continued to go well for us, so that is a massive positive. Kind of a nice palindrome there. 0-0-0. 2-1-2-0-0-0. Robbie Ray not only gets the win, he is your player of the game. A little surprising, but 7 innings pitched, gave up 3 hits. He struck out 7. No walks, 1 earned on his line. Hyunjin Ryu, 5 innings pitched with 5 hits. He struck out 6, gave up 4 earned runs, all of them via the solo home run. No walks for him today. Trammell was 3 for 4 with a solo shot. Crawford 1 for 3, solo shot. Pollock 2 for 4. He had a solo home run and later came around to score in that 6th inning, I believe. And then Julio Rodriguez 1 for 4 with a solo home run. Hi, France with the RBI, if you are wondering. That's a positive going into Minnesota. I like what we saw out of the Mariners. A couple of home runs that just got out of the park. Had a potential to get robbed, but enough offense, even if you take those away, it's a frustrating out or whatever. But even if you take them away, we still score enough to win the game. That's a positive. We sweep the Toronto Blue Jays. We are on an unbelievable streak here. You must be getting just so tired of watching me win. I'm kidding. We are off to Minnesota tomorrow for game 1 of a 3-game set, taking on Pablo Lopez. Marco Gonzalez on the mound for the Mariners as we start a short 6-game road trip, I believe is what it is. Yes, it's a really weird road trip where we have 3 and then 3 against Minnesota and Arizona, and then we're home for 3 and then on the road for 4 and then at home for 5. It's a really weird, as if I wasn't already confused enough by like home and away stuff like that. Now I'll be even more confused because they're much shorter. Either way, pretty good win today. Happy with how that went. Pitching felt pretty good. The location wasn't always there, but we were able to induce outs, so that is good news. Robbie Ray pitched well, and then we brought in a couple of flamethrowers and took care of things. Good way to wrap up a series. We continue to kick ass on their game of the week. That's fantastic. The offense coming a little bit more to life. Ryu left a lot of those curveballs up in the zone and didn't have the fastest fastball, so that helped me to be able to get on it and knock him around for 4 home runs, which is pretty good. All right, Winning streak is unbelievable. Unbelievable winning streak at 23 games. Marco Gonzalez looks to extend it tomorrow in the start of a 3-game set against the Minnesota Twins, who we just saw in one of the most miserable series we've ever played. 9-4 with a 2.39 ERA, taking on Pablo Lopez. 12-4 with a 2.78 ERA. As the Mariners get set to face the Twins for 3 more in Minnesota, and then thank God we won't have to see them till most likely the playoffs roll around. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with this game at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So if you like the content, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, and you can keep up on all the digital Mariners action inside of MLB The Show 23. Thanks for watching. Good sports. Go Mariners.